I got a new red dot sight here. It is called a HOLOSON. This company makes really great quality red dot sights. I'd say they're like on par with Vortex or maybe even better. I don't know. You know, it's really frustrating trying to find a red dot sight for your rifle because there's so many, and there's real cheap shitty ones and they work, you know, but and then there's really very expensive ones. They go from $400 all the way up to Christ $1,000, and then you have these mid-range ones that are a few $100, and there's a lot of those. So I've had quite a few of them. I have an Aimpoint Pro on my Colt 6920. I'm very happy with that. That's staying there. That one, that's all good. I also have a Burris that used to be on my MPX, but I have that on my AK platform on the front rail of the AK because it's very, very small. It keeps the weight down, looks great, but I had to get a cheek riser, which I did, and it fixed the problem. So that's squared away. So I said, now I want to get something for my MPX. I was putting all different kinds of red dots on my MPX, and it just wasn't like, I liked the Burris, was great. Man, it was very hard to sight that in, but I got it sighted in. And then I had an Aimpoint Pro, which to me looked ridiculous. It was way too big. It was bigger than the freaking gun. Okay, and then I had a Spark 2 Vortex, which was great. Perfect size, nice clean red dot, but the only problem was it shuts itself off, and then you have to manually turn it back on again. So if you turn it on, put it next to your bed for home defense or whatever you want to use it for, under stress you have to turn it on and look in there and make sure it's on and all that bullshit. So that was the only thing I didn't like about the Vortex, plus the battery life doesn't come close to this one. Then I discovered HOLOSON, or HOLOSON, however you want to pronounce it, wherever you're from. I'm from the East Coast, so we pronounce everything wrong, okay? So this is the HOLOSON red dot, and you got to make sure you get the right one. They make a few different kinds. They have the A, they have the G, they have the solo powered, which is really neat. This is the G. I'm not giving you the, it's the 403G, I think, 430G. Oh, here it is. It's the HS403g HOLOSON. This thing is really incredible. It's only $200 or less, and it has a dot on the same quality as my Aimpoint. Crystal friggin' clear red dot. And 12 adjustment settings, 12 brightness settings. So you can see it's on my MPX right now. Right now we're going to go through the features, okay? It's very small. Where the hell's my tape measure? No, it's not here. Comes in great packaging, like them through night flashlights. Real hard, nice hard box with a lot of foam and cushion in there, which is great. It has features on it that everybody wants on their red dot. This thing is definitely the complete package. Price point, feature point, quality point. You'll see why. It's pretty impressive. Okay, so when you first get the HOLOSON, the 430G, that's what this is. I don't think you want the A, because the 430A, you have to change the battery. But when you change the battery, here it is. Look how nice and small that is. When you change the battery, you have to take the optic off. You got to take the whole sight apart to change the battery. Hold on, the fucking train's going by. Hold on. That's one blow. There's two blows. Now you think people would hear the siren by then, but people are so stupid. You know, there's things like this because of dumb people. People are so stupid they have to honk that horn all the way through the intersection so the retards walking around with their cell phones don't get splattered. Thank you. Alright, it's gone. That wasn't a bad one. Very, very small, very compact, very clean, nothing sticking out. But you have to take the A apart, like the burris, to put the battery in. The G, you do not have to do that. You can leave the sight on your gun. Okay? Let's make it safe so the safety sallies don't get all pissed off. Okay? And then this side, this is where your battery compartment is, on this side. Very, very low profile, very skinny, slick, very thin. It doesn't stick out and block your vision like them other big ones. So you can just change the battery, boom. Okay, you ready for this? 50,000 hours of battery life. Yup. 50,000 hours. That's 5 friggin' years. Probably longer for people that don't shoot a lot. There's more. What I do like about it is the battery's easy to change, and it doesn't have that big stupid ass clicky knob to turn your brightness like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How fucking stupid are they? Okay? I hate those. It has a really nice rubber switches on the top. They're very positive sounding. If you can hear that, they click with a lot of that. You really know what's going on when you're doing it in the dark. You can feel it clicking. It has a very easy readout here. It's a plus sign and a minus sign. Bright, lower, rubber switches. Not the big cheap clicky. I hate that thing. Stop making that. Put rubber switches on your red dot. You look obsolete. So another big knob gone to keep it slender and small and low profile. So you got the rubber switches, 12 adjustments. Now a cheaper red dot, when you get under like 3 and you're going down like 3, 2, 1, the red dot probably, like when it gets down to like 3, almost disappears. This actually dims down to each notch all the way down to 1 because it's very good quality. Okay, that's why. A cheap red dot, when it gets down to its dim cycle, either is too bright and the next one down it's gone. This dim it fades away all the way down to level 1. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, and you got your windage and elevation, another great feature. The caps have little protruding screwdrivers out there, so when you take it apart, you put it in, it locks in really well, and you don't need a tool to sight in your red dot. The tools are already there. Another thing about this, there's more. Remember, this is only 200 bucks. It's truly waterproof. Not talking about out in the rain, raindrops and all that bullshit and moisture. I'm talking about throw it in a friggin' pool and all the way down to 12 feet of water, and it's just waterproof like an aim point is. It's very heavy duty. There's more. Here's what I like. This is the best part. The best part about it is it comes on with a motion detector. So in other words, I'm putting it on. It's next to my bed. It's ready. God forbid anything happens. If it shuts off, who cares? Because as soon as you pick it up, it senses motion and the red dot automatically comes on. There's more. Check this out. You could set it to go to sleep for 2 hours. You could set it to go to sleep for 8 hours. It's up to you. You just read the manual and you set it with the buttons. You hold them in and all that bullshit. It shows you how to do it on the manual. So you could set it to turn off in 2 hours, and when you pick it up, it comes back on again. You could set it to turn off in 8 hours. When you pick it up, it'll automatically turn on. So if you want to save the battery life, I would set it for 2 hours. What's the difference? As soon as you move the gun, it comes on anyway. So why would you let it sit there and burning for 8 hours when you could just keep it on for 2 hours, and as soon as it senses motion, the red dot is ready. I have a, believe it or not, UTG is kind of like a low-end quality in the gun world, but man, do they make nice riser mounts. It's a quick release riser mount. It's not a lot of money. It's beveled. It's nice and rounded off. It looks good. There's your quick release on that side. I've had it on this gun since I've got it. This medium riser bar, that's about medium, because this would be on flat down, which would be too low. And then they also give you a riser bar with the optic, a nice high one too, like that. And you can look through the bottom and see your iron sights. I'm not a fan of those. I like everything low in profile, everything compact. I don't want some big thing sticking up over my sights. So right now with this riser bar, the middle one, it's co-witnessing my front sight absolutely perfectly. So when I lift up my rear sight, I can look through both of my sights perfectly, and the red dot is right in line with everything. Right now I just put it on top of my front sight, but I have to sight it in, you know, it's not zeroed in completely yet, but right now it's semi-zeroed in. I just want to give you a closer look at it. Very nice looking. It's very small. There's your rubber caps on the top. There's the little screwdriver tool on the top of the caps of the windage and elevation caps. 100% waterproof, 50,000 hour battery. I mean, what else do you want? You know, for that money? So I just wanted to let you guys in on it. Anytime I find something like this, I like to share it and let you guys in on it, because I don't want you guys buying something else and there's little other things that aggravate you about your cheap sight you just bought. This has all the features of a high quality sight, and it's very heavy duty. I like how small it is. Man, that's only 2 inches. It's very little. Little gun, little sight. Keep it light, right? It also comes with this little bikini lens covers. Kind of looks like Roger's jock strap. Probably would fit him perfect. Now it's probably too big. So you can, you know, if you want covers, it comes with the rubber bikini covers. It comes with 2 torque Allen wrenches. Well, sorry, 2 torque wrenches, and one fits the mounting sight. Okay, and the other one fits. What's the other one for? I forget. Oh, the other one fits the screws underneath to put this on and off. So what you do is you get your 2 torque wrenches, tape them together, and wrap a piece of foam around them and stick them in your handle. You always want your tools in your gun, because sometimes if that comes loose, you can open your handle, take your tool out, and tighten it back up. It's a weird size, so I would suggest keeping the tool with your gun inside the handle. If you don't want to hear it rattling around, just wrap a piece of foam around it and shove it up in the handle. That's what I'm doing. You need to have these with you, both of them, 1, 2. Keep them both with the gun. So there it is, the HOLOSON HS403g red dot 2 MOA. Friggin' sweet.